Here, there I can fill up some more. Wait. Get through here. And get some thingamajiggies. Get some containers if I need them. As I presumably will if the option's there. Okay, apparently that's made of metal. There's coins right behind there. There's also something over there. Looks like a map. That's because it is. Whaling Territories map. Apparently there's so-called paintings in the sequel as well. Remember in this, I could find so-called paintings. They're apparently there too in the sequel. Can't go that way, invisible wall. But they aren't worth as much. Here they're worth 300. In the sequel they're only worth 2 for some reason. There we go. You know, they really should fix that up. They're kind of wasting precious whale oil. Refinery foreman's note. Tell your shift captain to assign a maintenance berth for every shift. The conduits keep shorting out up here. At least authorize us to put a whale oil canister in the backup receptacle next to the bridge to keep the power flow steady. We're Greaves' company for crying out loud. You'd think we'll be able to afford an extra one of our own tanks. Or if you need me to make it simple for you, with no power, the bridge stays up. The bridge stays up, we can't access the refinery pit. No pit access, we don't do our jobs. Plain and simple. Yeah. Seriously, are they meant to go down via the chain? That is not good work safety. Vivisection. You just get rid of her? It is actually annoying how how restricted choking them out is compared to the lethal attack. It's annoying. I already read that. Oh, apparently didn't. Yes. Remarkably, each specimen had, except from the notes of a natural philosopher aboard a whaling ship. Remarkably, each specimen I had the pleasure of studying during the voyage possessed some minor variance in physiology. On the second leg of the journey, trip east of Heya, the crew hauled aboard a female, some 42 inches. Won't be inches. Inch. Same time. I have no idea. In length. I estimate she weighed 35 tons and the ship sat well, rocking side to side through the night with her trashing. I do believe I did read it, but reloaded, so I didn't get counted. By candlelight I took her apart, sketching and taking notes. Against her bellowing I cut into the massive tentacles around her mouth. Within I found row upon row of teeth and a baleen running along the upper jaw. Through this broom-like structure, I assumed she filtered food from the water that was too small to be chewed. Whale oil processing. I swear I did read that. You can pause it and read it yourself if you want to. Okay, I really want to go have a look at this guy. Because I swear he's the one I'm looking for. He is. That's him. I'm so glad I found him. Okay, and the way it's set up is you can't miss him. You can just not recognize him. I want him to notice me. Damn it, I thought he said something. I guess he's too far gone. Never mind. Damn, I'm not going quick enough to lose him. just kind of just turning the corner. Grab! When I needed to do it much quicker. It says Weeper, but we know it's Campbell. I mean, look. How do you not recognize that ugly mug? But yeah, that's Campbell. Rat skewer. Campbell's curse. Curse that fool, Hiram Burrows. Lord reached my lily white bottom. We almost had it. Now I wear the heretic's brand for the short remainder of my days. The heretic's brand of all things. I should have banned the ritual, but in truth I plan to use it against a few undesirables, should the need arise. Perhaps even Hiram. Now it's all lost. When I spy my own reflection in a puddle of filthy water, I see failure burned into my face. I am cast out. Now the plague is upon me. Already the fever grows, and my thoughts are slippery as a hagfish. It won't be long before I'm drooling and moaning and bleeding from the eyes. Last week I was sipping fine TV and wines, enjoying the comforts rightly afforded to my position within the abbey. Today I sleep in filth, lost in this bleak, destroyed district. If my mind is going to rot away, then let these be my last words, the final coherent thoughts of Thaddeus Campbell, a great man, a voracious lover of life in all its flavours and odours, and once High Overseer in the great capital city of Dunwall itself. From the blackest of the void I fling curses upon the head of Corvo Atano. It was he who cost me everything I held dear. May flies nest in your eyes, Corvo. May all your desires come to ruin, as you have ruined mine. Thaddeus Campbell. And still I refuse to kill him. Also, I find it funny, like, why would Corvo come back here? It's not as if we left his gear at the bottom of the place. Ready for action. This one. 6, 7. This is good. This is fun. Just kind of getting used to not having stuff to use. Like, being reliant on knockout. Just the melee takedown. Getting used to it. I want to go back up, because... close. I do believe I may have missed something. The guy there is patrolling now. It's kind of awkward to get back up. He nearly noticed me. That don't really matter. Here we go. Might as well yoink that. I wonder, are Weepers even coherent enough to eat? Like, Campbell does make it sound like they don't really have much intelligence left. As if I'm the one to talk. Whoa, that's a lot of rats outside. But he makes it sound as if they don't have much intelligence left. Basically, I'm wondering about the accuracy of such a statement. Are they? Well, sorry, not the accuracy of such a statement, but the extent and the accuracy. Certainly don't seem too intelligent, but yeah, it's mostly the extent. Alright. Do they just kind of waste away, or what? I ran right past you, fecker. Really, it's the first one? I thought I got one in the last part. Okay, I've got an idea. That over there looks approachable. Okay, no it's not. Fuck's sake. I hate when games do that. Like, oh, here's a thing over here that might have stuff hidden. You can't go there. Yeah. It's fucking obnoxious. Locked. I wonder if I can ever get that key. kind of blink. I wanted to climb it. You know what, fuck it. Wait. Have I ever been in... Yes, I was in this building. Also, again, more ominous music. I'm waiting for a necromorph to pop out, you know, somewhere. And yet more bricks. Yeah, we're just waiting for a not necromancer, necromorph to just pop out of the wall somewhere. An overseer. Oh yeah. Overseer's warning. The assassins sprung their trap as we tried to cross the narrow bridge. At that choke point, they were able to pick us off one by one. We thought we could draw them inside where greater numbers could make a difference, but it didn't matter. Now I'm the only one left alive, and I feel that slipping away from me minute by minute. Please, the second group attempts to come through this way. Beware of that bridge. They're listening for the sound of the door opening. Keep an eye on the rooftops. In a small number of them is more than a match. Waiting for the sound of that door opening. Pfft, dramatic. Okay. If they're waiting for the sound of that door opening, then let's not give it to them. Let's keep them in suspenders. So that was some hidey hole I missed, but that's where I came through. Too high, I can't blink there. Guess I'm gonna have to give them what they want. Unless this isn't the door they're talking about. Might be a door elsewhere. Yes, it seems to be a door elsewhere. Okay, there's river. Wait, we're after doubling back. Yeah, we've just doubled back. Could I have gone that other way the whole time? Alright. I've already... You shouldn't just have strolled up, you idiot. Thanks for the key. You know, Dowd's men are so obliging. Oh. He's dead, Jim. Technically, he didn't... It's not my fault he died. Technically, but... He probably doesn't see it that way. Game probably doesn't see it that way. You know, I just got reminded there of a game I used to play. It was a puzzle game. You start off inside the gate of a manor. It's like huge castle walls, huge metal gate. It's right behind you. To the left is like a little pagoda with a puzzle inside that raises rocks across a pond, leading into like a crypt or into the manor itself, while the other way allows you to walk along the battlements, along the wall, or some raised part of the place. I could just never remember the name. I played it when I was younger and wasn't very good at it. It just came back to me, you know, ages ago. I would check, couldn't find that, and forget about it, come back to me. Then I would check and still not find anything. So I'm saying this in a few videos in hopes that maybe one of you already knows what it is and can tell me its name, because that'll be great. If you know. If you don't worry, it's not a big deal. Grab. Carry. You should work on your vision, mate. Those masks really restricted. No, I need you alive. I'll put him on the... I'll put him over here. No. Shit. Quick reload. In that case, that was my fault. Just want to put him somewhere where the rats won't get him. And here just seems to not want to cooperate. Stay. Stay, boy. Good. Good boy. Up. Booyah. Remember I said I was going to do the DLC. The first DLC takes place just before here. Just before now, I think. It just takes place just before Corvo turns up. And the second DLC takes place after Corvo leaves, I think. There's not an exact time frame given to it in-game, as far as I know, but the note we found earlier implies that it takes place after. Well, this takes place. Corvo creeping around takes place before the second DLC, but after the first. So, of course, that note could be old, and it's after happening. This is after both. I have no idea for certain. Imagine. Over here. Refill. Control. Or carry. Another office key. Try and get up here. Oh. There's some stuff in here, including a trap. We'll leave this guy off once we get up top. Then his sound won't make a difference. And he should be safe from rats too. There's the slave routes map. Alright. Remedy. Another key. Christ. They're really throwing it at you. Which has it, you know, upsides and down. That means that, Christ, I meant to jump onto the windowsill. That, you know, that no matter your playstyle, you can get access to a key, you know. But without too much issue. But it does make it kind of like, oh, we can't access the, you know, railway station without the key, of which there are 10 million. You know, kind of makes it a little weird. Why is he doing that? Carry. So waiting for that not to work out. Let's blink back. We'll put them in the building with the other guy. They can keep themselves company. You know, one good thing about this game is you never have to worry about someone waking someone up. Remember that being such a nuisance in Metal Gear Solid. When I played 3. I was so terrible at that game. I was playing it when I was a lot younger. A lot younger. Gotcha. And we'll leave you here.